All right, we're going to be talking about the harmless revenge. Harmless revenge. JD is so mad at you, producer Jules.
I know.
All right. Morning mess, capital MESS. Going to happen. 833-730-6377. We were talking about, I don't know how this stems, because this show is like squirrel. Like, we're very, what would the word be? When people ADHD.
Yes.
We can't keep one topic in our mind because it goes several different directions. I don't know how we got here, but we got to a point where Jules, this guy you were dating, disrespected you, and you did some harmless revenge, which JD doesn't find funny at all. He's still kind of, you look mad. I feel like this has been done to you. What was your harmless revenge?
Okay, let me just preface that this guy royally screwed me over, okay? So I felt the need to do a little something to make myself feel better. But anyway, there is a website out there that allows you to send a text message anonymously to recent sexual partners if you may or may not have contracted an STI or an STD to let them know. So you don't have to do it. So I may or may not have inputted his phone number into one of those text message things and just sent one, closed my eyes, forgot about it.
Just so he gets nervous.
Yeah, literally just so he was like, oh no, I'm nervous, has to go get checked. He's clean, he's fine, there's nothing wrong, but out $50 and out an hour of his day.
Now, JD, this
Harmless.
bothers you a lot.
First of all, I'm an overthinker. That's number one. And immediately, that's like worst case scenario. I can understand if you guys were dating, you guys were in a relationship, he cheats on you. That's part one of your part 10 plan to ruin his life.
But we were and he did, so.
Huh?
But we were and he did.
You were like officially
we were
official?
official.
Did he cheat? Mm-hmm. I like it if he cheated.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Because that's why
Well, that changes everything. I thought you just did it off
because
rip.
that's why I did it, because I thought it was funny, because I'm like, this guy is going around to all these different girls so much that I'm like, he won't even be able to trace it back to me because there are so many of them.
I still don't like the move.
See, that was my follow-up question. Did he reach out to you like, hey? No. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never got
you
a text
see?
after that.
So he wouldn't even let you know.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, wow,
Because
double down.
some other girl could have gave it to him and he would have let you know, like,
and that's
hey.
what I'm saying, because I knew how many side pieces this guy had.
How
So I
many?
was
About
like,
how many did he have?
It ended up being a lot more than I anticipated.
Oh, I thought you said
He had
9.
an entire separate Snapchat account.
Wow.
Yeah. let's
So he
just
was
put
getting
it there.
around town.
And have we met this person?
No, you guys
Okay.
haven't met him.
Okay.
You've heard about him, but
I still don't like the move because I feel like you would do that to someone who you weren't in a relationship with. Have you ever done that before?
No, that was the first time I've ever done it. Actually, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw some girl do it and I was like, that's hilarious.
That's
And I did it
crazy.
immediately.
And that's what we call influencing, and I'm here for
and I
it.
paid $3.50 for that text.
Oh, wait, really? We have to pay for
Yeah.
it?
You got to pay for it?
Jules, like think of the levels you have to go to send that message. I don't know. That seems a little too much for me, regardless.
Well, it was only chlamydia. I didn't tell him he had like the herpes.
It was only chlamydia.
matter
Curable, it's fine.
It's
I told him
curable.
he had something that was fine. And
Right.
So you could go get tested. It looks like just from the Maricopa County website, it's only $20 if you want to just get tested for syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and HIV.
Oh, that's a deal.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
No matcha for the week for Sienna.
No matcha.
To get to that level, you have to be.
Listen, I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's petty. I get it. I stooped down low. I probably
You
shouldn't
own it.
have, but I'm owning it.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any regrets. I'm not like up at night upset about it.
That's.
Have you ever got a bad breakup or a girl that you just wanted to get some revenge, but it was harmless? Nothing. You've never done anything, JD?
That's harmless. That's mental harm.
That's mental harm.
Yes.
Do you know how much mental harm he caused me
Yeah,
for
but-
months on end?
I know, but that's just
And
being
what,
human.
I gave him 10 minutes of a panic attack?
You gave him a pump fake of a disease?
He gave me a pump fake of love.
And
is
disease.
not the same
because when you
thing.
found out he
Yeah.
was with like 9, 10 different girls, you had to go get checked.
Right.
So she had to go.
I
so
had to go get
he
checked.
did it to her
I had
first.
to go pay for it. I had to go do all those things on my own, no matter what.
I'm not going to agree with that. To make someone have to go through that mental trauma.
What should she have done?
What should she have done
Yeah.
is just, go through the heartbreak like a normal person,
I
not
did.
tell someone they had a fake STD.
But he very, very easily could have given me one.
Yeah.
Very easily. And didn't tell me about it.
Yeah, that is always the risk. I think
the
just in
punishment
life.
fits the crime.
I agree.
Thank you.
That is the punishment fits the crime in definition.
I do understand what you're saying, JD, of just being empathetic of like, this guy is probably going through it like, oh my God.
That guy's
I
a
have this,
dirtbag.
But he sucks. He
Right.
absolutely
Like,
does.
do you know what he put me through? Like,
That was my only thing. If they cheated, that's one thing. You put them through the Olympics of it.
Right.
But I do
was
feel.
like, is such a liar. He deserved every second of what he felt when he read that text.
And every dollar.
But you're giving people the idea now. Like you're giving people the idea, even if they just
Good.
got screwed
Everybody should
over.
go get checked more regularly anyway. Honestly,
Yep.
That is all-
everybody
that's
should
true.
go on their phones today.
Yep.
Send a text to somebody that you feel should go get tested.
Yeah, do that, but don't give them a pump fake. Like, don't just tell somebody, hey, by the way,
That's the
I know
only
for a
way they'll
fact
go
you have
sometimes.
gonorrhea.
Sometimes you got to scare them into doing things.
Exactly.
I'm glad you'll never get that $350 back. I'm glad you had to pay for it.
All right, what's your harmless revenge? Maybe you agree with JD. That's just way too much. What was your harmless revenge after getting cheated on, done wrong, lied to? Let us know. More of your calls up next. We're going to go give JD some chocolate milk so he calms down. And,
Apple juice.
Apple juice. My bad, buddy. Apple juice.
JD.
And it's Sienna.
Speaking of cheaters, our very own producer Jules, harmless little revenge. This guy she was dating cheated on her. So there's this app that anonymously sends a text message to everybody that you've done the dirty with, letting them know that you have an STI, STD. She didn't have one, but she thought she'd inconvenience him and make him go get a test and just play a little prank on him. JD frowns upon this, does not like this prank at all.
I feel like she would do that if he didn't cheat.
You do think so?
I feel like she would do it either way.
Now, listen, we're going to take some calls. What was your harmless revenge? We do have Nicole on the line. Nicole, what was your harmless revenge?
I did slash a tire before on my ex-boyfriend.
Okay, like, did you just do one for the inconvenience, or did you do all four?
Oh, you have to do all four.
You have to do all
Oh, you
four.
have to.
Do you
all
do
four.
a knife? Do you do a screwdriver? What is your preferred weapon to use while slashing tires?
A knife.
A knife. Okay. Is this a knife that you gut fish with? Is this like a knife that's longer than 7 inches? Machete? What kind of knife are we using?
Like a kitchen knife, the one that Michael Myers status.
Michael Myers
Oh,
kitchen knife.
okay.
Okay, there we are. Now, do you do it like underhand or you go overhand, like more of a Jason kind of stab?
Underhand.
Underhand. Do you get to your knees doing it or you just like bend over and stab it? Like, ugh.
Bend over.
Bend over, you stab it. Do you twist it at all?
It's kind of hard to twist, but you just slash.
You just slash. You slash. Okay.
Wild
call.
Right. Now, this is because did they cheat on you or is this a friend that did you wrong?
Cheated on me.
She cheated on you. Now,
Cheated on me with my friend.
cheat on you with your friend.
It gets worse.
So do you just slash their tire or their tire and your friend's?
Oh, I slashed both of theirs, and
Both
she got
of-
her windows bashed in also.
Her windows got bashed in.
my God.
Okay, this is perfect call. So JD, would you rather get a text message to say, hey, go get an STD check that costs you $50 or get all 4 tires? And I'm saying tires are like almost $200 for a good
It's a
tire.
lot. I feel like
Yeah.
more than that.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's say on the cheap at $800 or $50, and you know that you're clean afterwards.
Speaking honestly, right now, I would rather get the fake STD pump fake
Can you
because
apologize to Jules?
Apologize to me. I've done way worse.
This is harmful revenge, not harmless.
I know. I was like, I don't think I would ever do that.
Just like maybe one tire for the inconvenience.
I'm a grown ass man, and my forearms couldn't do all that. She slashed 8
true.
tires.
You're strong, girl.
she said you have to do all 4.
Wait, can you set the scene a little bit? What did the outfit look like? Were you in all black? Some camouflage? Were you kind of creeping around? Was it dark? I need to know.
Oh, no, he was there. I was yelling at him. He saw it.
This just gets better every time you speak. I love it.
Oh my God! Are you yelling at him? I can't believe you slept with Jessica and slashing his tires while yelling at him.
Yep. I'm telling him if you come any closer, it's going to be you that's going to get slashed.
Okay, all right. So he didn't come close to you.
Where
okay.
are you from? Just so I can avoid
Wait,
that town.
wait! Don't say nothing. Let's play the game. All right, Sienna, where's she from?
Maryvale.
Maryvale. JD.
I'm gonna go with good old Waddell.
Waddell. I'm gonna go with. I want to say Tullison, but I'll say Glendale. Where are you from?
I'm in Levine.
Levine.
Say less. That is the slash capital of the world is Levine.
That's why there's so many Yanterias over there in Levine. Cheated on your girl? Come see us.
Yep. Mess around, find out.
Okay. So 8 tires in one day.
Yep.
Did you look your friend in the face too while you were slashing hers?
Oh, yeah. I was yelling at her. I
Yeah.
was calling her every name in the book.
Did they call the cops on you?
No.
No, 'cause she would have slashed the cop car tires too. That's how they do in Levine. Oh, you want some too?
Yeah, trouble.
Officer Williams? Pa, pa,
She
pa.
said, "You come close, it's gonna be you next."
Yeah.
It's out of their pay grade. Someone gets cheated on, they understand.
They get it.
Yeah.
They're like, up, another call from Levine. We know what that's about. Wow, you are thugged out. I'm telling you, JD, it could be a lot worse. I feel like per the Harmless Revenge, Jules was pretty fair.
Yeah, because I mean, it was just a little inconvenient.
Right.
No, but like what Sienna says, the punishment fits the crime.
I absolutely agree. Yeah.
He cheated on Jules when multiple women could have got her an STD. So she did a harmless revenge with an app to text a person and say, hey, go get tested because one of the people you were with has an STD. And by the way, he was with so many girls, maybe he did have one.
There's a chance.
Because Jules obviously uses protection, but maybe he did.
It would have been more gangster if she said her name and put an association with it rather
No,
than
I'm not
an
going to text him and be like,
anonymous.
I have an STD.
Yeah.
That just makes this more embarrassing for me.
Hence the name Harmless. This is Harmless Revenge.
Harmless.
Yeah, no, Nikki, we're off the phone with her.
No,
Are we-
Nikki's still on.
God.
She's holding her knife in her left hand.
I'm still here.
Stay on your good side.
Right, wait, here's my wonder. You popped 8 tires, right?
Yes, I have popped 8 tires.
Do you clean the knife and put it back in your drawer, or do you throw the knife away?
I had to throw the knife away
You
just
got
in
to
case
throw.
it came out.
Right. Yeah,
Just cutting up her chicken with it later.
Everything is so for sure. She's not even lying. Like it's just
That's
comes
the
off
only
so
reason
effortless.
I'm like, honestly, go you, because she's so 10 toes down for the decision she made. No regrets.
yeah, 10 toes down, 1 knife up. Yeah. Well, Nikki, did you find a new man in your life that treats you like the queen that you are?
I did.
He's trapped. That's why.
He likes his tires.
He walks everywhere. I'm sure of it. All right. Well, thank you for blessing us with your presence. That was awesome.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
Love you more.
too.
Jeez.
My goodness.
I mean, I will say I've never slashed any tires, but I did steal something from an ex.
Of course you did.
There she is.
Here I am.
All right, we got to get that Vin D4 Saturday 75. Woo! Let's go, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. She got Joey Boy.
What up, it's JD.
And it's Sienna.
Listen, we're talking about what was your harmless revenge. Harmless revenge. Maybe someone did you wrong. You gave him a little. You didn't like. Well, that last call was crazy. You didn't give him.
Yeah.
You know that was harmful revenge. She was slashing tires, just
Yeah.
slashing people's tires of the guy that cheated on her with her friend, and she did slash his tires and then her friend's tires. But harmless revenge that you got back at someone. We asked you to give us a call 833
730.
6377. Now, Sienna, moments ago you said you never slashed tires from an ex-boyfriend, but you did steal something from him.
Yeah, so this was an ex from way back when. This was someone that I had a relationship with in high school, but it carried over into college. But during that time, it was more of a situationship. And he was annoying me. I can't remember what it was exactly, but me and my best friend were on a sick one night, and I was like, hey, what if I trick this dude into me going over, and when I go over, I steal his weed because he's messing with me.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, you want to mess with me? I got this.
I'm going to steal your weed.
Because I knew where it was.
Wait,
So-
can I get girly pop?
Yes, please.
So you and your girlfriend going to go steal from him?
Yes.
What were you wearing? Did you do camouflage or did you?
Oh, no, I looked good because I went inside his house.
Oh, you went into
Yes.
his house
Yeah.
while he was there?
Yes.
Got you.
Because I told him I was trying to have him take the bait. So I was like, oh, let me come over. And he turned me down. So I was like, okay, first of all. And then I was like, you know what? We're in the area. Can I just use your bathroom real quick and I'll be quick? And he's like, yeah, sure. I go in and he has his weed in mason jars. So if you know what that is, it's you unscrew the top and then that loose lid is on top. So it was so loud. I was trying so hard to be quiet, but I stole his weed. I don't know if he knows to this day. If he listens to the show, now you know. But yeah.
Hit him with that laugh.
So my friend and I came up on some marijuana that night. She sent me in. She sent in the troops and I came out.
You said he denied me at first. We're just going to gloss over that?
Yeah, I think he had to work or something. So he's like, I'm tired or whatever. So I was like, okay.
Took his weed.
But there was also more going on in that situation of just toxicness. So
What do you think the street value of this weed you took from him was?
I don't know. It was probably cheap, to be honest. But
He had that dirt weed.
yeah, but he was like a pothead. So
You ruined at the very least his day.
I ruined his day. He went into the bathroom to get his stash and saw that there was less, and that makes me happy. And to know that we smoked it happily.
Yeah, you're such a thug. Collison gets down. My goodness.
That's the definition of a harmless revenge.
Harmless.
You just inconvenienced him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just made him sad for a little bit, I'm sure. And he never reached out to me asking, where is it? So I have never been caught or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend, her man did her wrong as well. It wasn't cheating. He was just being a jerk. Broke her little heart, ended it, kind of went over for the last hoorah and got her stuff that she left in the one drawer that you get when you're dating and stuff like that. She did little inconveniences like he had a remote in his room, a remote in his living room. She hid the remotes.
I love that.
She did little things like that to make sure he was having a bad day and a bad week.
It would make you have a bad day and a bad week.
If you can't find your remote.
find the remote, it's like the worst
God.
thing ever. And you really
the
think, you're
worst.
like, I know I left it here.
JD, what's worse? You can't find your weed or your remote?
Oh, by far, weed. By far, as someone who smokes all the time. Yeah, if I can't find my weed, heaven forbid. Unbelievable.
Thank you so much for the calls. That was amazing.
We did get a DM from Stacy and Chandler, and she said that she took her man's microwave turntable.
Oh, the turntable that rotates the food?
Yes.
Wait, I never would have thought of that. I should have done that too.
Who thinks of that? That's why you go to the comments, ladies and gentlemen.